Scorpios, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of September 29th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Schedule a reading, or you can also send me an email. All right, now, High Priestess. All right. What else? Temperance. Judgment. Wow, three major arcana cards here. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. So what's going on, Scorpions? All right, so travel is coming through for some of you guys. You are going on a trip. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles keeps showing up. Adventure. Maybe, everybody is going on an adventure. Maybe. So, okay, High Priestess. High Priestess is ruled. Okay, Sagittarius energy is coming through very strongly for you guys. So it could be that you are dealing with a Sagittarius, or Sagittarius is in your chart. High Priestess is ruled by Cancer, and I'm not sure about Judgment. Okay. So yeah, Wheel of Fortune is on the back of the deck. This tells me that you are going through a transition, High Priestess. So it could be that you are moving, Scorpio. Maybe you are changing homes. You are moving to a different country, different location, things like that. On the other hand, for some, it could be career transition, changing jobs, or it could be higher education for some of you guys. On the other hand, it could also be relationships. So this is where you are collaborating with someone. So there is a new venture, partnerships and collaboration is coming through for you guys. Like this is you working with others, a group environment. And for some, it could be you joining a group and you are coming, you are exchanging ideas, you are experimenting with things, and you are trying something new and different here. So for some, it could be a new environment altogether, a new territory, something you are doing something brand new. And you are very observant, you are careful, you are like as if you don't want to spill the tea. So you are very careful. So temperance here has to do with alchemy, meaning the experiences that you are coming across. High Priestess and Wheel of Fortune. Both these cards here has to do with past experiences, or the current experiences that you are coming across that may have something to do with your past beliefs, patterns, things like that. So this is where the alchemy is happening, meaning through these experiences, there is a change happening, there is a transformation happening. Our life is not about uh, the situations where we are coming across, or our end goals, what we are trying to achieve and accomplish. Our life is all about the journey, and who we are becoming in that journey. So this is where that realization is coming through. Maybe this is the week where you are contemplating on things, reflecting on things, you are staying in touch with your own emotions, and this is you going through a moon period, meaning you might come across some memories, you might come hear from someone. It could also be dreams, and also something to do with the experiences that you are coming across. So certain things may be pleasant, certain things may not be pleasant, but this is where you are taking it in, you are contemplating and reflecting on things, and because of that there is a transformation happening within. You are coming into some new awareness. But on the other hand, when we come across something unpleasant, um, it doesn't feel nice, of course. But temperance here has to do with patience. So for some, it could be the situations that you are coming across, it could be something that you are working on that requires patience, or it could be relationships, the people you are with, or it could be that sense of uncertainty, like what's going to happen in future, regardless of what you are coming across, there is that, you know you are able to find some kind of balance, and you are also remaining patient, so that's nice. And Wheel of Fortune is a busy period. Things may seem a little bit chaotic. It's because you are going through that process of change and transformation, and so it's not going to look pleasant. So you are coming out of that cocoon phase, Scorpio, and it may not feel comfortable. So see, these people are coming out of the box. So for some of you guys, it could be you thinking outside the box, coming out of that group thinking and staying open to a different way of doing things, different perspectives. Um, and yeah, and doing something that may not feel comfortable in the beginning. Maybe it's still in the beginning stage, so it may not feel comfortable. So it could be a group environment, it could be something that you are working on, it could be networking, connecting with people, exchanging ideas and things like that. But you are there. For some of you, someone is calling you out, Scorpio. So by that, what I mean is, you might come across some, like, critical feedbacks. A second chance is also what I am seeing here. So with Wheel of Fortune, something from the past is returning. So it could be an opportunity that you thought you missed is now coming back. It could be people from the past. It could be the situations that you had to deal with in the past. So what I'm seeing is a second opportunity. So now this is an opportunity for you to handle it in a different way. So think about the time when you had to deal with the same situation, and what did you do at that time, and what was the result. Now that opportunity, maybe it's unresolved, and you are coming across the same situation, in order for you to take a deeper look, you know to see, okay, if this is a pattern, how can I handle it differently. So if you are able to do that, then you will be able to break the pattern and move towards creating better experiences in your life. Otherwise it will come back, sooner or later. With High Priestess, this is your intuition, spirituality. It could be that you are taking up a new spiritual practice. So for some of you, it could be that you are consulting someone, so it could be a counselor, Reiki, past life regression. Yeah, something to do with past life. So there is a, wow, destiny, something, destiny is playing out here. Something, people you are destined to meet, something that you are destined to do in this lifetime. Or for some of you guys, it could also be past patterns, habits. So just be aware of that, just be conscious what's going on so it doesn't take over. And then judgment here could mean you releasing karmic pattern. So this is freedom. So for some, this may play out as detachment, like certain things just may not resonate anymore, and you are leaving that space. That it could be people you are hanging out with, it could be habits, the way you do things, the way you think about things. So that is, now you are releasing it. You may not even be aware of it. Maybe if you are like spiritually connected, aware person, maybe you will know what this is all about. So yeah, if something doesn't resonate, you are just letting it go, leaving that space altogether. A karmic release, freedom. So for some of you guys, this could also be forgiveness, emotions, emotions that you may be holding on to. It could be forgiving yourself, forgiving the past, forgiving people, and you are feeling much lighter. You are feeling calmer. Yeah, High Priestess, if this is your energy, Scorpio, if you are into spirituality and if you are into the healing, teaching, counseling. This is where you are committed, you are taking it to a whole different level now. So for some of you guys, it could be you finding a platform and you are expressing your experiences, what you are sharing your knowledge with others, and people are benefiting from it. For some of you guys, it could be teaching, teaching others what you do. Or for some, it could be writing a book. So whatever it is that you don't want to keep it to yourself, share. When we share, it will be possible for us to receive more. And that's what you are doing here. And this is where, like, if there is something that you want to do, this is where you are waiting. You are not necessarily doing anything. This is so just be aware of that, how this is playing out in your life. Maybe the card is also reminding you, if you are feeling that urge to do something, go for it. Maybe it's your intuition speaking. um, you know uh, yeah. On the other hand, if things are not clear, then this is where you are waiting and not necessarily taking that next step. But change is here. This is forward momentum. And the card is reminding you, stay more centered, because we will be in the energy of Wheel of Fortune next month. And the Wheel of Fortune reminds us that nothing remains the same forever. Ups and downs are like a is part of life. That is what the nature of life is all about. When we feel that sense of um, when yeah, we all come across peaks and valleys, when we are down in the dumps, when it feels like there is no way out, and when things are disappointing and frustrating, it reminds us, keep the faith, because the wheel is again turning. And it will be, um, times are changing. You are also, this situation, whatever it is that you are coming across now, is also going through a change and transformation. So we don't have to like hold on to it. Things are always changing, growing, evolving. So the card reminds us to keep the faith and stay more centered and go with the flow of life, and not worry about things. The flow. If we are flowing with life, things may seem like easy and effortless. We come across the right people, we come across the right opportunities, new doors open like magic. So that way we know that, okay, we are in the flow. Otherwise things may seem like a struggle, and that is not the nature of life. It's not struggle, it's harmony and peace. Okay, so let's see what else. Yeah, Sagittarius energy has to do with travel and expansion, growth. For some of you guys, it could be work related travel. It could be that you are moving into a bigger home. So pay attention to your intuition, High Priestess, and Judgment. Similar energy. It has to do with intuition, psychic awareness. And this is where you are present, present in the moment. You are not in the past or the future. And this is where you are being observant of what's happening within, around. You are out of that transition phase, Scorpio. So if you were going through a transition, this is where you are out of it. So High Priestess is number 2 card and Judgment is number 20. Yeah, 20, right? Again, number 2. And then we have 2 cups here. So it may have something to do with the partnerships in your life, relationships, partnerships, duality, opposites. So anyways, if you were going through a transition, you are out of the transition phase now. So this is where you are completing that cycle. Wow, you are completing a cycle here. In October, yeah, your birthday is coming in October. Oops. Okay. Position, oh, sorry, position. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Yes, that's the message of Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing now, and it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone and go with the flow. And it's also about keeping the faith and staying more optimistic about the life. So the message here is you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Wow. That's exactly what the something that I was talking about. Keep the faith and keep going. So this is your confirmation, Scorpio. Amazing. Yeah, keep your thoughts, your words positive, and stay remain optimistic even through uncertainty. Like, this is where you are going through that process, when we are going through that process, things may seem like chaotic, uncertain. We may not know what to expect, and we might come across some worrisome thoughts. But again, Wheel of Fortune, it reminds us to keep the faith. Nothing remains the same. And it's so yeah, light at the end of the tunnel. The transition is now complete. You are stepping into something new. So, Scorpio, that's amazing message. Four major arcana cards, and this is just a weekly reading. So, something major, major developments, positive changes. So, all right, thank you for being here. I hope you are doing okay. I hope you are doing well. Um, Thank you for listening, and take good care of yourself. Also, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Schedule a reading. What else? Yeah, if these messages resonated, do remember to support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you so much. And please take good care of yourself. And I hope you have a magical week ahead. I will see you in the next reading.